Yo, what is up, everybody? I am Jesse Goku, also known as the King of Mexico. What's going on? It is Saturday, February 2021. It is 8:48. This isn't a scheduled podcast. This isn't even a podcast. It's just me going live. I was watching the Ravens Flock podcast on. I was watching their podcast on YouTube, and I was on there for a couple minutes shooting the breeze. I invited them to be on the podcast. I invited Demos to be on our podcast as well, and so I thought, what is your favorite cheese? Jace, why don't you can get on if you want. You know you can get on if you want. You have the login info. This was very last minute. Like I just decided to do this like 60 seconds before it actually went up. Like that was just whatever. But there's a couple things that have been happening this week. In Houston, Texas overall, we had the freeze. It froze over, and a lot of people lost power and water, and a lot of people actually had damage to their homes, pipes bursting, shit like that. Our hot water pipe busted, so that's really shitty. It sucks, but it is what it is right now. But a couple other things. Ted Ted Cruz getting caught going to Cancun to take his daughters there to fucking Cancun. He's so fucking dumb. And then there are people legitimately going out of their way to defend him. Also, PlayStation scalpers are once again at it again, buying up all the PlayStations. There are some PlayStation 5s on sale on Facebook Market, but it says do not buy. Humans do not buy. This is only for bots. These are pictures of the PlayStation 5. Do not buy. Damn. Anyways, but it is one of those, the PlayStation 5 being a thing. No, I'm wearing sleeves. I'm ashamed. Fled Cruz. It's cold. I mean, it makes sense that you're wearing. I'm wearing like long. As a matter of fact, this shirt is ripped right here, and since this is one of my favorite shirts, I just wore the long sleeve. But a lot of people don't have water. Anime Matsuri posted something stupid, but then they took it down. I don't know if they actually intended it to be what it was. What's up? What's up, man? What's going on? Yo, what up? What's going on, man? If you have anything that you would like for me to talk about, just let me know in the comment section, and we'll go ahead and address it. But honestly, it's just they posted something. So one of the CEOs or owners of Anime Matsuri, I'm not going to say her name, but everyone knows who she is, said we've had quite a weather emergency here in Texas these past few days, with freezing temps, lack of power, internet, phone, and even water. It's been frustrating for millions and devastating for others. It's easy to complain and point fingers, but what's important, and then she puts in and harder to do, is to stay strong, keep going, help others when possible, learn from what we learn from, and be better prepared in the future. This can apply for event planning as well. Better days will come, stay well. What the fuck does she mean by that? Oh, hey, what's up, Mr. Piccolo? Where you been? Hey, yeah, no, right now we don't have water because our hot water pipe busted, so can't continue King's Power. No, we're doing good. We just don't have water right now. We have power, obviously. Can't do the live stream without a. It says dealing with the weather is hard. Just running a convention is pretty much what she said. Dealing with the weather is hard, just like running a convention. I mean, it's kind of hard to say. People did try to prepare for this. They tried their best, and honestly, it's just we're not really equipped for this kind of weather, this kind of event. So, I mean, Anime Matsuri is going to do whatever they can to get some like brownie points to like, hey, they're not so bad. Like, look what they did. They did this for the community. They did that for the community, and they're not so bad. So we should consider going to Anime Matsuri. No, fuck Anime Matsuri. Anime Matsuri is such a shitty con. Don't fucking go. Don't waste your fucking money. They haven't even refunded like more than half of the fucking people. I don't even know of anyone that got refunded for Anime Monster being canceled last year. Now, don't forget, you have to pay $3 to get your badge, $5 to have it shipped, $10 with a fucking tracking number, 15 in a group, 15 for a group of badges, and then 20 for the group of badges with a tracking number, and then 25 for for the con shares not to grab your butt. The system here sucks. We're not going to get into the political aspect of the state, but I can tell you this, that it's shit. The way this state is run is shit. There needs to be a change. We cannot go through this again. It's like the fucking hurricane all over again. See, but it is one of those things too where it sucks, man, because we like I said, we tried to prepare. Just what's up, Rummy? What's going on, dude? We tried to prepare for it. It didn't work. We couldn't do our podcast this week. We didn't do our Wednesday podcast. We didn't do our Friday podcast, but we will do the Wednesday podcast this week. And we will do the Friday podcast this week. And then the following week, we will do the Wednesday podcast again, because we're not going to get off our schedule. The Anime Awards were the only day, so that's the thing. Anime Awards? What? Like, what anime awards are you talking about? Honestly, it's just one of those situations. And then we still have, and one thing I learned from the Ravens flock is there are still conventions trying to happen in Florida, and it's crazy. And Comic Palooza is still trying to happen. I don't want to give Comic Palooza too much shit, because we actually do stuff with them. We work with them, but we're not going to hold back just because we work with them. We do shoot for Delta. We gave Delta shit. We gave everybody shit. We didn't give them that much shit. We didn't give anybody as much as we gave Animazing Con and Weeaboo Fest in Florida, or whatever the fuck it's called, and that one convention in December that was in Dallas, I think. How do you have anime awards? What the fuck? They should just give everything to Dragon Ball. Just everything needs to go to Dragon Ball. I guess I don't need this anymore, huh? Everything should just go to Dragon Ball. But it's one of those situations too where, like, a lot of conventions want to happen, and you can't really expect weebs to bathe, much less, get their vaccinations, social distance, wear a mask properly, wear the right kind of mask, not show up to a con sick, because they will show up. Let me remind everybody that I had COVID, and the entire time I had COVID, I ran a fever for a single day. And then I didn't have a fever anymore, but I still had COVID. So when I got tested, I still had COVID. But I wasn't running a fever. So let that sink in. Just because you're not running a fever doesn't mean you don't have COVID. There are people that are asymptomatic. But, I mean, I don't think Comic Palooza is going to happen. Like, I don't see it happening. Even if it does happen, I don't see a lot of people going, because, a lot of people are broke. They're in debt. And this just made shit worse. What happened in Houston, Comic Palooza is in Houston. Houston is in the shits right now. Like, it is horrible here. I don't like people in normal conditions, let alone pandemic ones. And right, you're absolutely right. We're in the middle of a pandemic, and people are forgetting that. They're forgetting that we're in the middle of a pandemic because of what happened. It was a disaster. I call it an epidemic in the middle of a pandemic. It's crazy because you're worried about water, you're worried about food, electricity, but you forget you're in the middle of a pandemic. There's still COVID out there. People wanted to go out and help their family and help their neighbors, like clean up their house because they had damage and everything. But don't forget, we're still COVID is still out, and there's new strains of COVID that have mutated, that are stronger. They are not deadlier, but they are easier to catch. And I had COVID, so I'm immune for a while, but I'm not going to be immune forever. But there are still people out there, like somebody we know, my dad's old coworker, his wife just died of COVID the other day. That's crazy. That's fucking crazy. Like, I didn't really know him. I didn't know her either. I didn't even know the guy was married. But that's fucking crazy. Like, my brother knew her. My folks knew her, and she's dead now. She's dead because of COVID. Because COVID is still a real fucking thing. And I understand people want to go back to being normal. I get it. But it's not one of those things to where you can just be like, oh, well, if I fucking wear a mask, it should be okay. You can still catch it with a mask. The whole point of the mask is to prevent the spread of germs and diseases. But if you're sick, people are still going to go to the fucking convention sick. People went to a normal convention sick. That's how everyone got colds, stomach flus, shit like that. Food poisoning because somebody didn't cook their ramen long enough. Right. No, I agree. This is a good comment. I like this one. The pandemic is basically a new normal. So you want to go to a convention? How about a nice $800 repair bill because everything is now broken, flooded? Exactly. I don't think Anime Matsuri understands the gravity. Honestly, they we're here for the community. They don't give two flying fucks about the community. They care about their fucking money. That's all they care about. And I could be wrong. That's my opinion. That is literally my opinion. But like, there is a lot of things where they have screwed up. They have not given a lot of people their refunds. Let's just put it out there. They have not given a lot of people their refunds. So I don't know what people expect. Ooh, my room's a mess. My neck hurts. I've been up all night. But it's crazy to believe that, like, they have not given a lot of people their fucking refund. And I know it, like, this, I hate the fact that this channel is like, oh, that's all Geek Cyber talks about is fucking Matsuri. And I hate that. I fucking hate talking about them so much. I really do. I honestly don't give a shit about Anime Matsuri anymore. Like, they're old news. But it is what it is. They fucking suck. They fucking blow. People could keep wearing masks when they are sick and stay the fuck away from me in general. That would be great. I could see the mask, even after COVID's over, I could see people wearing a mask continuously for another 5 years. No, it's already been, this is the second year. We're going into the second year. I can see it lasting 2 more years for a total of 4. So, I mean, the mask thing is not going to go away. It's not. All right, guys. Well, I'm going to go ahead and sign out. It's been 15 minutes and 40 seconds. Well, longer than that. 16 minutes. All right, guys. Take it easy. Thanks for joining me.